Hello, I'm so sorry it took so long. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. There was multiple things that have kept me from being here. Hiya, Angelson. Thank you for the 75 watch streak. That is amazing. Bro, you're on an absolute train right now, dude. You are literally three-fourths the way to 100. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got no idea how a legend like you was around, but it's awesome. And that's pretty rad. One of the rarest homies in existence to rack up that rad 75 stream streak. Hold on just a second though. I need to do something real quick, but it won't take that long. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, homies. Sorry I took so long there. There was just a bunch of stuff kind of going on that I was kind of like, you know what? Let's see what life's going on about. So, there was a couple things. One, I'm getting this dubby, so let me make a dubby real quick. And then, two, I was watching the news a bit. A little bit of weird stuff's going on with our leadership. Pretty weird in my opinion. Not a big fan. And I don't think we're in there's some good stuff going on in regards to our awesome country. There seems to be some unrad things happening, if that makes sense. And I'm not a big fan of it. It's weird how, like, these political games are going on, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about just politics in general, I just mean how people are trying to save face. A lot of people. And it's kind of cringe, you know? I don't know if Leo wants to come out of my room or not, so I'm kind of waiting a second. Let's pull up Resident Evil Revelations though, because that's what I was playing before we headed off. I know I'm also early on stream today, guys. You're not gonna believe this. I didn't have to work today. I mean, I did work today, but like, I went on a field trip today with the homies, and then, what do you call it? And then I ended up not having to work daycare today, so. It's been pretty cool, but, you know, tomorrow I've got to work daycare, and that's where I'm kind of like, bruh, you know. So we'll have to see how things be going, you know. Hiya, Sushi Cat. How you doing tonight, homie? I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I zoned out. I was reading stuff. Didn't even know that I was streaming until I saw that message popped up. Wait a minute. Let me lower this now. I can unpin this. Let me unpin this. Unpin that message. There we go. I hope you're doing Omega Rad. I got myself some energy. drinking some of this coffee extract is what they call it. Or better yet known as Dubby. That's what we'll be doing today, I ain't gonna lie. Let's see, I'm Omega tired. Dude, same, I understand. How's your animation thing going? Is that going pretty rad? Have you stood on top of the mountain with your fists held high, or is it still a climbing moment? Oh my gosh, Derpy. Dude, no way. Let me tell you. Maybe this is a good let me tell you. Or is it like the Punisher let me tell you? Or goes, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Red. My computer is estimating 20 hours to render. So that means it's done. It just needs to render. Understandable. 20 hours is insane. How long is the animation? And it crashed in the middle. Oh, no, bro. That's insane. It's mostly done. It's not done. Okay. You're just rendering it to see how it looks right now. That makes sense. Dude, I'm rendering one part because my computer won't stop crashing. Oh, okay. So you're rendering like a piece of it and then rendering the other piece of it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this is probably the stuff I think that like also like movie editors have to go through when they've got such a brick of a file to like export and render. And it like takes like such a long time to like render the whole thing into a product that can be like, you know, into a program that can be produced outward, you know. I decided to add a moving background. Dude, even more nefarious. I think, this is what I think. Actually, no, that might be hard because, you know, I know how to a little bit on this, not Discord. Sorry, I read your message there. I'll look at it in a second. I know a bit of like video editing where like to cut corners a little bit. I think, you know, you'd still actually have to render it regardless. I think the best thing to do is to... Now, I don't know, because I don't know what would take longer now. Because it depends on how much, like, files are on the background. But what I do, this is what I would do. But I don't know what's worse or what will be hard to do. But if you're able to make the transparency animation into its own thing and make it fully transparent, then you could just edit in the animation into the in a video editor with the background, like with the background itself, and edit the animation on top of the moving background. That way, it's not crazy full of layers. But I don't know exactly how your setup is, so I can't really tell you if that's the case or not. But that's something that I would do to save some space, because that helps me out with like, and that also helps your computer out without like having to render everything all at once. It's like I got to do the background, I got to do the everything at once, you know. Also, hiya Ray, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, homie. How you guys doing tonight? How was your majestic stream? Hi Hypnachi, hiya Tomahawk Warrior and Ray and all the other homies. I hope y'all are doing rad. We haven't started yet, and surprisingly, I'm alive. It's crazy. You are a pick man? I am right now. I ain't gonna lie. Raid. Also, hiya Biscuit Baby. How you doing tonight, homie? Not a pick man, but a pick man. Yeah, I am. It went well other than my PC crashing. Believe it or not, you're the second person today and tonight about their PC crashing, so I ain't gonna lie. What do you call it? It seems to be the running thing right now. But I hope y'all are doing rad. Let me shout you out real quick. What do you call it? Also, Ray, I don't know if I ever told you or not, but I still want to say I appreciate you helping out with the Minecraft event that happened earlier this year. I don't know if you found out how much we made, but we ended up making around $1,500 throughout the whole event, so it was really fun. So I appreciate you just helping out and being really rad and super cool. The homies in the Minecraft event were really awesome about it. So, and that night alone was pretty wild. I ain't gonna lie. So, also I will say this as well. From what I know, the homie who hosted the event is also editing videos for said event. Also, thank you for the fishing as well, Biscuit Baby. So apparently there's going to be a video at some point. I don't know when the video will happen, but there'll be a full video out, and I will I'll end up I'll share it around with everybody if I get the information for sure. Let me catch up. Hi Omega, how you doing tonight, homie? Let's see, and also Sushi Cat. Oh my gosh, Jedi Gumby and Resident Evil Revelations. This is crazy, bro. That eyeball is scared because it knows that Jedi Gumby is here, bro. It's crazy. But Sushi Cat, you also mentioned that you're rendering it as a transparent, then throwing it on the background. That's smart to do. It's very smart because computers can go wild. I think the next thing we should promote is okay. This is a question, not as a bad thing, but a question. Is your PC capable of handling a lot of at once, or does it need a massive upgrade? Which isn't a bad thing if you need an upgrade. Like mine's a 2020 PC, like it needs an upgrade too. But I was curious if like maybe you like are you in a case where it's like the PC is like not as updated as well? My PC is beefy. That's crazy. All right, dude. Then that animation is causing issues, bro. That's crazy because mine ain't beefy. Mine's a 2020. You said I'm glad I can help out. Very much appreciate what the rescue we're doing. Very much needed in the current world. I agree completely, especially with how wild stuff gets. Like people get away with stuff. It's crazy. What do you call it? So I'm glad you were able to help, and I'm thankful for that as well. And it was a really fun event, so I appreciate you helping out. And obviously anybody else who helped out as well, homies. I did download the VODs. I think I downloaded or I highlighted the VODs. I want to download the raid VOD and also make an edit if I can, because that was very fun. And that was very fun too because like it was a blast. You know, I had a lot of fun. Caden was an awesome homie, and all the other homies that helped out was really fun. Let's see, I need an upgrade. It's not bad, but definitely need upgrades, especially my CPU. Yeah, my case, I need a graphics card update. And getting a graphics card these days is like a, what do you call it? It's like getting mold. Not mold, sorry. Getting a graphics card these days is like trying to buy a block of gold. Actually 3 blocks of gold because it's insane. And then they plopped the AI stuff in it, so that was also hard. Never mind. I was gonna look at this, but I was like, nah, I don't need to do this right now. Let me wait, hold on a second. Oh, sorry. This is something different. I was like, whoa, I need to pull this up. Yeah, it's mold like moldy cheese. Hold on, let me pop out the YouTube chat. I forgot I'm also multi-streaming here. And I'm accidentally neglecting the YouTube homies if there is any at the moment. So I'm trying to pop the chat out. Oops, 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 oops. Hold on. Let me pop the chat out. Pop the chat out. Alright, the chat's popped out now so I can see it. Alright, let me see what y'all are saying, and then I'll also play at the same time while talking as well. Surprisingly, y'all, I'm streaming early because I didn't have to work daycare today, but I'm going to have to work daycare tomorrow. Let's see. Doing well. A nephew of mine got baptized 2 Sundays ago. Fire. Awesome. That sounds really great. Sorry, I saw flu and it made my brain glitch. So I flew to Texas for it. Now I'm back in Guatemala, home sweet home. I haven't caught your stream due to it. Hope things have been been well. They've been really well. I've just been really tired. I went on a field trip today actually with the kindergarten and first grader kids, and it was fun. It was fun. We went to see how people lived in the 1800s, and a lot of them were actually a big fan of like they were even showing people how showing the kids like how they did clothes, and all the kids were just on board, just like, yeah, let's wash the clothes too. That's so fun. It's like wild. So they had a fun time, so it was really cool. But I'm glad your nephew got baptized, homie, and I'm glad you're able to see it, homie. That sounds awesome. Graphics card equals mold. You're right, bro. You're right. It is crazy. Okay, I'll be lurking. Stay blessed. You as well, homie. I hope you have a good night, and thank you for lurking as well, homie. Let's see. I had my programming friend describe all the AI stuff. Deactivate. Oh, okay, wait. Deactivate all the AI stuff in your stuff. And I bet it runs better, too, a little bit, because I play on my PC a little bit. I've started playing Control off stream. I'm not going to play Control on stream. Sorry, I need a game to play off stream, and Control was just one of those games where I'm like, I can play off stream. I'm going to play Alan Wake 2 also off stream. I know it's kind of like a bro moment, and people might be like, Derpy, why don't you play Alan Wake 2 on stream? And it's like, I might, but I need a game series to play offline. So right now that's Control. But Control, I've noticed that NVIDIA already automatically puts on the ray tracing. And the ray tracing stuff makes my computer like start lagging. But when I turn off ray tracing, it's like awesome. And it's like wild, you know what I mean? So it's pretty wild. Let's see. Also, I think tank. I gotta learn how to churn butter. The economy is wild, dude. You're not gonna. Hey, guess what? We churned some butter today as well. I'm not even lying. Like, we shook stuff up and we were like, dude, no way. Like, we turned it into butter. It was crazy. It was that they got to take home the butter that they made too, which was fun. It was just a good blast. I liked it. Deppy, why no play in all in Wake? I like all in. Like, I like the Deppy, and then it's like, why no play all in Wake upstream? Upstream. I'm sorry, dude. I can't play Alan Wake up, man. I'm sorry, dude. I mean, I can, but like, there's also some slight inappropriate stuff I heard about it, so I'd probably rather play it off stream. But I hear Alan Wake 2 is great, but I have so many games backlogged because I want to stream them, and I need to find a game that I can enjoy playing myself. Splatoon 3 is one of those I can play off stream as well. Control is one I play off stream. Digimon Story Time Stranger is one I can play off stream as well, because I don't plan on streaming that. It doesn't sound like a game that like would be fun to play, you know, like on stream. There's a lot of games I gotta work on with that, but like there's so many games that I want to play on stream. Like I've got Donkey Kong Bonanza. No, actually I got Air Riders. I can play Air Riders off stream too if I wanted to. But I've got Donkey Kong Bonanza I want to play, and I really want to play because I have it. I've got a lot of these other games. I've got Mario. I've got a lot of Mario games that are 3D platformers that I want to play, and I haven't gotten to them yet. I've got Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which I haven't played, and I'd like to play on stream, you know. Do you have the Metal Gear series? I actually have Metal Gear 5. No, not 5. I have Metal Gear... I have Snake Eater... the new ones. I have Snake Eater Delta. I have that for real. So that one I might stream. I might stream that one. I have not played any of the Metal Gear games except for 2. The Metal Gear Solid games. I've only played 2. A little bit on the Xbox. But I do plan to at some point maybe playing through Metal Gear on stream. I don't know yet though. I need a tutorial for that. Same here. I ain't gonna lie. In their case, they put buttermilk in a jar and shook it up like crazy. Why are my frames dropping? Hold on, homies. My frames are dropping. Maybe they're coming back. Hold on. Are my frames coming back? Okay, my frames are back. It doesn't matter. But the only one that I've played on stream that's Metal Gear is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. And that game is amazing. And I will play that again on stream at some point again just because of how good it is. I love it. It's an amazing game. It's my favorite Metal Gear game, and it'll always probably be my favorite Metal Gear game. And the music is amazing in that game. I freaking love the music. If they came out with another Metal Gear Rising game, I would play it in an instant. Excuse me. So... I don't have the Metal Gear series, but I do want to buy the collections that they have, either for PlayStation or Switch. So, MGS4 is really good. I watched a homie play it, and I loved the story, and I have barely seen a lot of it, but Raiden's in there, and that's where Raiden gets his, like, you know, robot stuff. So, it's really cool. Mental Gorge Snark Ears, bro. That's what I would play that game in a heartbeat. Will you play Mongol Star Drive? Just released on Epic, and it looks like Genshin with pets. Maybe. I might play it. I'm not sure. Here, let's play the game here too while I talk and talk about that. But I might play it on stream. It depends. Gotcha games typically don't get me on there. Here, this will catch y'all up, by the way. Jesus. Can y'all hear it, by the way?
And stories of their resurrection are true.
Then the setup that got Jill and Parker. It was
Is the game good? Can y'all hear it?
Yeah, I'd almost guarantee it.
But Ryan, we'll go after Jill and Parker.
Make your way to the Mediterranean.
Where?
Damn it. Bastard took all my weapons.
Can you
Excuse me.
HQ?
And I'll respond to chat in just a second, by the way, homies. Thank y'all, by the way. Oh yeah, I forgot. This random, like, Bloodborne-looking custom character showed up out of nowhere. He looks like a Bloodborne custom character. I'm not even lying. Like, that guy does not look human. Hold on, I'm checking if Leo is alright. Okay, he's breathing. I just want to make sure. Leo's been kind of, like, tired a lot lately and doing stuff, so... Hold on. Okay, I remember where we're at, but I'll let this play real quick before I read chat in a second.
Still hurting, Cadet?
No. I can still fight.
That's the spirit.
It's over. The city is finished.
Excuse me. Okay, let me pause real quick. Okay, so let me see. I haven't heard of Mongol. Excuse me, I haven't heard of Mongol Star Drive, but it depends on how the gotcha game is. Because I've played Honkai on stream, and I really liked Honkai Star Rail, so it depends. I don't know if I'll play it on stream, but maybe I might play it off stream. That might be an off stream game. Probably have to have lore for maximum peak. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of lore for like peak of that. I know very little of Snake Eater, and I have Snake Eater Delta, and I do want to play Snake Eater Delta on stream because I think it's cool, and it looks like a very like dumb fun game, which is cool. And I do want to play the others. I've never played the original Metal Gear. Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 are the two that I'm like barely know a lot about, but like Snake Eater I know a bit more than those two. And excuse me, sorry, I got like W in my lungs. And then what do you call it? 5 I barely know about. 4 I know the most about because I watched a homie play it and it was awesome. I loved the story. I loved Raiden in it. It was awesome. And I have 5, but I barely played 5. I don't really know a lot if I like 5 or not. But yeah, Rising's my favorite. Will you play Bird Game 3? Yeah, I'm just waiting for the release date. I know the beta came out, but I missed it. I'm kidding. I love the Bird Game 3 meme. It's so good.
Efforts are commendable. This is one wake-up call, which was long overdue. Fine work.
Why you look like that? Look at her face. That's not a normal face. I'm so glad you got the joke. Same. It takes elite ball knowledge for that.
We're closing shop. Prepare to go home. Split up and get to the helipad on the roof. That's an order.
I saw some memes about it, and I was like, oh my lord.
Cadet, make sure they reach the heliport.
Fine.
That guy's not cool.
Parker, they've started evacuation procedures here.
Why does she look like that? He just pushed her away. Oh, I'm sorry, Biscuit Baby. I just realized that you were here. Let me pause this because this is story stuff. I do plan on going. I do plan on going on another fishing trip. I need to talk to my dad if he's cool with taking us. We're planning on go to another place that's like river-wise. Do you mean as in like the video that I did? Because I did do a video on YouTube for my fishing trip. I do want to do another one, and I have my own fishing rod now. I have a different fishing hat, and I have a tackle box now too. So I have my own stuff ready to do one again. But I do need to talk to my dad to see if he's willing on doing another one, because I think it'd be fun to do that with my dad like every summer, you know. Summer is a better time for me to go fishing, or when there's a break. So we'll see how things go, you know. Got to break those things in. Exactly. So definitely for sure, I do plan to. I think it'd be super fun to do one again. I love the video that I did last year on it, and I'd love to do it again. Let's see, Botox, definitely Botox, probably.
BC is making a huge mistake.
That guy's a part of it too.
We have been at war for 3 weeks in an attempt to handle this matter. There have been rescues, there have been losses. Too many. But any further delays would simply cripple our cause. Surely you can understand that.
I'm afraid I cannot. Obliterating the site by satellite is only a quick fix. We can lose crucial evidence.
Use of the satellite has already been approved. We can clean up this mess.
I guess you thought of everything. Even the FBI.
May's usually when the school year ends, right? Yep, so I got 1 month.
Let the heavens scorch the earth with justice.
Dang, bro.
These unilateral solutions of yours will only create a new Veltro. Perhaps a dozen of them.
Yes, there's the rub. Men like us can exist thanks to groups like that.
We'll just let all those people die.
Are you finished now, Director O'Brien? Everyone, you have your orders. Move into position. Raymond, with me. Yes, sir.
That Raymond guy is crazy. I guess he's willing to kill people. Do y'all hear the wow, wow, wow? I keep hearing that over and over. Do you throw a party on the last day? So in our case, the last month is the fun month. I'll leave it to Lansdale to take care of the higher ups. So this month is like the big test month, and the next month's all the fun stuff, like Water Day, all that fun stuff. It's really cool. It's a blast. I remember when I was a kindergarten assistant, it was really fun. So it was really cool. Thought that was outside my house. I thought so too, but I keep hearing it, and I'm like, is this normal?
You think this is it?
Oh, bro, they got hunters out here.
Just first.
Alright, so we're playing as the homie who also, I don't know what the crud, but I can't sprint. And it said there was a sprint, but I don't really need a sprint.
Come. Open fire!
Let's kill them. Oh, crud. Open fire. Dude, they opened fire on us.
After this, we head for the chopper.
Dude, they're gonna kill me. Okay, if they do a backflip, that means they're dead. Confirmed. Never mind. I just punched. Dude, that was the dumbest punch in existence. Y'all see that? That was the craziest punch I've ever seen in my life.
How many are there? Did Veltro make them all?
I don't know what kind of, like, audio editing they've got going on here. But this audio editing I am hearing is, like, really weird.
I think that's what they're hoping.
You can't mess with me. But, like, it's so odd because it's like, it feels like it's outside my brain. Why is our girl using a tactical skirt? That's because this girl, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, she don't make any sense to me. Bro, they just fade. Oh! I just died. Did I stay here too long? I don't know. But yeah, the audio editing on this is a little odd. I will say this game isn't as bad as 6. Like, I think 6 is still my least favorite.
This is it.
Not if we shoot all them sons of bitches first.
Here they come. Open fire! If we want to make it out of here, it's gotta be. After
It's such a dumb punch, too. Dude, I just got some more machine gun ammo. Get me out of here.
How many are there? Did Veltro make them all?
We can't contain this. God, the world when they find out. Everyone will equate Velcro with terrorism.
This is so goofy. Who dropped the Legos? Thank you for the follow, Calpo J. What the crud did I just do? Oh, he's dead. All right. Get wrecked, Sonny Jim. That's such a dumb punch. Oh, my body. I gotta heal. There you go. I gotta say, at least the healing system isn't as bad as 6, so I'll take it, you know. Oh, was it a bot? It was a bot follow. Cringe. They got me good. They got me good out here. Maybe it was. Wait, was it a bot? I don't know. It probably was a bot because it was an instant follow, but I didn't even see the message. All right, if I see another thing come in,
That takes care of that.
okay, we're good. We're good.
Right. Now it's our turn to get on that chopper.
I think it's to confuse the monsters. They'll stop asking, "What are we themselves? Are we underdressed?" Thought this was this is supposed to be chaotic, informal. You're right, bro. You're right. They'll be like, "This is too crazy for me. I can't handle it." Caution, evacuation order. Oh, okay. The audio for shots fired makes me think of the zombie game at the arcades back in the day. Ooh, you're right. Yeah, it kind of does feel like that. I know Resident Evil actually does have a game that's based like that. Like, it's based on that kind of stuff. I forgot what it was called, though, but I remember because there was a part where, like, you could play as, like, Claire. And then, like, Claire tells Leon, like, I don't know what you see in her or something like that. And he goes, listen, man, you just, Umbrella Chronicles, that might be what it's called, yeah. And she's like, listen, Leon, I think she's bad influence on you. And he goes, maybe she can help. And she goes, men. And then he just goes, women. It's just the most random thing. Where am I going? Where do I go? It was just so goofy, though. I loved that random banter. I've never played it, though. That one's a first-person shooter, yeah. And it's kind of like that arcade type beat. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I guess so, yeah. All right, let's go this way. There's blood out here. Yo, why they got the blood out here?
Climb the walls too?
We gotta hurry. Let's push the button. Oh, crud! Oh, crud! Get wrecked, Sonny Jim, you smelly freak. Yeah! Oh, my body, it hurts! It hurts too much! Stop! That's right. Don't mess with me. I'm packing heat right now. What's the use of this dang elevator if I can't do anything with it? Okay. We're playing as Jill's partner, homie.
Sorry to drag you into this.
That's fine. But you're buying me dinner next time. And I'm ordering lobster.
Okay, I think she's gonna die. This girl's gonna die because she's not here.
What the?
And she's ordering lobster. I'm kidding, I don't have a problem with lobster.
And that is the last working elevator.
Can y'all hear her pretty well?
How do you feel about stairs?
I feel like the audio mixing's weird.
I'm not sure how I feel about stairs.
A map of Terragragia building. That reminds me, when visiting Texas, my brother took me to this arcade and it was like $12 entry for 2 hours. That's pretty good, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. And you could play unlimited on the arcade machines. Drinks and snacks were not included in the package, though. I got you. That's pretty cool. We had a local one at one point, but it's been gone for a while. But I remember it as a kid going there, and I was like, oh, This was so fun. They had Halo 3, and they had actual arcade cabinets, which was cool. And then, like, if you wanted to just play, like, excuse me, 360 games, you could. I would love to go to an arcade now. Get out of here. Oh, you smelly freak. Get out of here. Get out of here, you little hopper. Oh, you're lucky I was out of ammo, you freak. You freak of nature. That's right, bro. Don't mess with me. I've got skills that pay the bills. That's right. You want to mess with me, Sonny Jim? I'll do 3 backflips and land on your head. The force would be impeccable. The force would be so impactful, you won't even know what to do with it. I almost shot him. I probably should have. But it's alright. Don't mess with me, Squire. Squire Smelly Feet? Oh, you're lucky that the windows don't work. I'm killing this guy. You smelly freak. Wow. I gotta start shooting in the head. Dang, this thing's got 60 bullets in it. Impressive. A shotgun? For me? Don't mind if I do. An M3 shotgun. That is my boy. .360 games, it sounds like a Howie's Game Shack. It's really cool. Yeah, it was wild. Back in Mesa, Arizona. It closed about 10 years ago. Oh, is that what it's called? Is it called Howie's Game Shack? I like that. It's pretty cool. It's a cool name anyway. Is there actual lore here? No way. Actual lore. The FBC's charter. The Federal Bioterrorism Commission was founded by the U.S. government to be enforcing agents, the enforcing agency of the guidelines set forth in the National Species Protection Act. This document outlines the FBC's charter and the responsibility of its members. The FBC is charged with protecting the United States and her interests from biological terror threats. Our organization will work with other countries and their respective wildlife protection organs to guard public health. As such, we are tasked with ensuring the biological safety of the public at large. What do you call it, man? My nose is like, I've got like some dead skin on my nose. The duties of all FBC members include the research, training, and support of the biological community. Policies will be fomented. I've never heard that word in my life. On needs-only basis, with any additional budget expenditures and extraordinary activities being approved by a plenary session of the Wildlife Protection Committee. The FBC chair is selected by the Wildlife Protection Committee. The chair's duties include complete oversight of the FBC and coordination of all activities with respective U.S. cabinet officials. The FBC chair is the final overseer of the National Animal Protection Community. All the members of the National Animal Protection Community are entitled to request help from the chair, including the Secretaries of State and Defense. And the Director of National Intelligence, however, the chair has the final authority on all matters of national biological safety. So, I guess they're the one that takes the orders. Yeah, they had gaming consoles and even computers available to play. The place was open 24 hours. That's pretty crazy. I pulled an all-nighter with a few friends playing Dead Space 1. That's pretty cool. I really love Dead Space 1. That's one of my favorite games. Even though I played Dead Space 2 and 3 before I played 1, I think. Or I played 2 before I played 1. But yeah, it's a very good game. Big fan. Dead Space is one of my top favorite survival horror games. Brother, I'm about to eat your cactus, bro. Die, you freak! I don't know why I said I was about to eat his cactus. Like, bro, like, I don't even know if bro has a cactus, but, you know. Whatever. Okay, I'm glad I waited. I got 30 bullets left. I'm a gamer though, so it's alright. I got nothing to fear. Except the Lord himself. But even then, it's not a fear of scared, it's a fear of love and respect. Give me that. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Bro, gimme, gimme. Likey, likey, that's my name. Oh, say, can you see? I've got these inside me.
So, what do you think about that O'Brien guy?
The BSAA director?
Oh, he's a BSA guy.
That's not what I meant.
I think he's in the right. He needs to stand up to General Morgan.
Yeah, I agree. I think being in the FBC distorts your moral compass.
You sound just like him.
Interesting.
Still, I wouldn't mind being on the right side of the fight.
Get it, guys? Her joke was, I'm not interested in him. That means this girl is not cool. I'm just kidding. Not to be mean, but typically if their joke is, I might date them, then I don't know. Depends. Depends on how humorous the situation is. Die. Yeah, that one singular cut was cool. I can just hop over it. I didn't even know I could do that. I got a lot of hunters out here, though. I'm gonna eat cactus, and it's your fault. You're not a gamer. I'm a gamer. That's right, bro. Those two cuts were just winners. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I say the same thing. Do I go up or do I go down? I think I'm going up, but what's this? Doesn't look like I can get through here. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I forgot I've got grenades as well. I've got 3 grenades. Tres granadas.
Hurry.
Going on the 6th floor. I'm gonna chuck some grenades up here then. They said 6th floor, but there's 5. I need to get to the 6th floor. No, you don't. Yeah, you do. Never mind. Listen, if they show up, I'll just throw a grenade. If they say derpy, I'm gonna kill you. I would say, grenade. Hi, Crafter Prime. Hope and pray you're having a blessed day in the stream thus far. I'm having an Omega Rad day. I'm tired though. I went on a field trip with the kindergarten homies today. It was pretty fun. They had and the 1st grade homies. They all had a blast. I was really excited. I was like, thank you. I was like, thank you for a rad time. And they all like to see. It was interesting too, because you get to see like how the how people lived in the 1800s. Is kind of what we were doing. So it was just really fun. Oh, hello! Get out of my way! Come over here and fight me like a real man. Yeah, yeah. They never see it coming. They never see the little knife to the side. Oh, you see that? You see that, Sonny Jims? I'm gonna pop a bullet in that freak. He thinks he's slick, but when he pops out, I'm gonna put a bullet in his head. Hi-ya! Oh, he saw me first! I panicked and missed like every shot right there. That was insane. Bah! 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 Chop! I'm gonna get chopped myself. Stop! Okay. That's what I get for having too much fun. Y'all ever have too much fun and it gets you in trouble? Get wrecked, Sonny Jim. Brother, why am I so bad? Bye. How am I not dead? There you go. I keep forgetting I have grenades. I probably should use them. Awesome, I have not. Alright, I got you. Yeah, I can understand. Sometimes I get too excited and I'm just like, I'm about to die in the process, you know? You just never think. That's me. Dude, more ammo. And a shotgun. I forgot I had shotgun ammo. Oh my gosh, dude. I have so much shotgun ammo. Let's use the shotgun. They gave it to us. Let's use it. Let's use the shotgun.
A dead end?
It's not dead for me. I heard that break. I must get going as I'm joining friends on Minecraft right now. Awesome. I hope you have a rad time on Minecraft, homie. And I hope you have a rad night, and I hope you have fun with your homies. Excuse me.
We can get through here. Give me a hand.
Okay, I'm coming.
I was like, is she gonna come help me? Oh, crud.
Oh, God.
Let go, let go, let go. Oh, okay, wait. This is so anticlimactic. Is she gonna die here? Throw a grenade, bro. You've got a grenade. Okay. In my opinion, you should throw a grenade.
Little bastards. I hope these hold them.
Come on, the elevator's just ahead.
Just throw a grenade. This is dangerous. I'm gonna throw a grenade in here. Dude, and they're stacking me up on stuff. What do they got in store for me here? They're stacking me up on a lot of ammo. Kind of concerned about that, not gonna lie. Yeah, what's up with all this ammo? My gosh. A little too generous, aren't we? Is there gonna be something insane? Yeah, there's so much ammo.
Damn, come on.
I bet there's a bunch of them. Start spread. Oh.
They're here.
I think they're here for you. It's because you're a flirt.
I don't dare.
What kind of joke you make in the middle of that? Did I die? Okay. I was like, bro. I think they're here for you because you're a flirt. I'm gonna die. Get wrecked, Sonny Jims. I ain't scared. That's right. Ugh. Wrecked, I ain't scared. Get wrecked, Sonny Jim. I'm gonna eat cactus and it's your fault. Oh, I'm weak as heck. Gave me all that for just this? Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Chat, I'm cooked. I'll just keep using the shotgun. Oh my gosh, please! Okay. It's what I get for being goofy. Well, I just got a double whammy on that. That was kind of sick. Oh, crud. Dude, no way. We're making it. We're making it. No! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's near me. He's gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. Let me jump, please. Let me get out the way. Let me out of here. Let me leave. Help me! Help me! It's dangerous! Don't let them touch me. Okay, we did it, we did it. Welcome back, Sushi Cat. Oh, how far we've come. Resident Evil 1 and 2 for PS1 was never this generous. I agree. I played the... I've played the remaster for Resident Evil 1.
I can't believe Morgan decided to
And it's rough.
the solar energy satellite.
But it was fun.
Raccoon City all over.
But yeah, it was not that forgiving.
Yes. Wiped off the face of the earth. By tomorrow morning, Terra Grigia will be just a name in a history book.
We did do everything we could, right?
I hope we did.
You know what's funny is the FBC is the Federal Bureau of Control.
Don't forget about that lousy
In control. That's funny. In this case, it's not.
When have I ever gone back on my word?
Bro, I need a freaking plan or I'm dead. I'm gonna die.
Get the ladder, we gotta go! Okay, ladies first.
Let's go. Dude, it's Chris Redfield. No, it's not. Never mind. I was like, it's Chris and Jill, but it's not. I forgot their names. I don't think we got a name for her. Bro, I forgot. I think I made the joke last week. Did they just like Hammer of Dawn that over there? There's like Hammered of Dawn. I think they did. Yeah, it was like a Hammer of Dawn beam that just went right into it. Or they just burned it alive. I guess they just blasted the sun into it.
It's triggered a chain reaction. Look, the city.
The city's so bright.
I feel like that would blind people. Dang, they just melted the zombies. You mean to tell me it was nice enough to like, okay, I was about to say, I was like, it can just magically melt zombies but not buildings, and it's like, it's melting buildings, so it makes sense. Man. They just melted the whole thing. Honestly, Sushi Cat, it kind of looked like it. I'm not gonna lie. I was, it looks like Rapture, honestly, like right now, in this case, like Rapture from BioShock, but
But did nothing.
like, yeah, that was wild. I didn't think of that, but it kind of it would be kind of crazy. The Eye of Sauron, dude. What two memes colliding right there, you know? Oh, yep, you're right. You're right. I didn't even check the Discord. I was like, oh, snap. Also, I like your Pikmin profile picture. It's pretty based. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little biased right now because I'm also a Pikmin, but it's pretty rad. Okay, so far I think that. Oh, what the heck happened? Oh, I gotta pull it up. Hold on. That does look pretty cool. You know what this makes me think of? It makes me think of Steel Ball Run, bro. I think it's pretty cool. Is that the reference they're going for, is Steel Ball Run? That'd be pretty sick if that's the case. I think that's a very nice and clean animation, though, in my opinion. Does your client think that's pretty sick? I think that's pretty cool, in my opinion, yeah. High compliment, for real, for real. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Steel Ball Run be making me think like, dude, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro's about to ore farm like Gyro. I'm gonna add tumbleweeds, sick. We played his backstory.
That's you, isn't it?
The BSAA. A little too late.
This guy is
What's the
weird.
FBC doing here? Answer me, Raymond.
I don't have to answer anything. You have no authority over
He's the
this.
cranky baby, bro. He's a cranky
Fight,
baby.
you've gotta-
Give it a rest. Don't even know why you're here or who you're fighting.
Raymond, stop right there.
Nothing will change unless you get your hands dirty.
Yeah, this guy is just an edgelord, bro. He's the crybaby who got power, and he's like, now I'm in
So
control.
the FBC is on this ship too. What's going on here?
We're operating without any intel. We need to search this ship for answers. Not that I relish the idea.
Handgun ammo case. What does this mean? Oh. 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 I didn't even know there was a map on here. All right. Was there not like a, I could have sworn there was an ammo thing. Or maybe I have to go into the upgrade into the other place, I guess, for it. That's pretty rad though. I'm glad that your client is a big fan of that though. Cause that's pretty cool. It's a very smooth animation, not gonna lie. Did you also have to draw the everything up too, or is it just animating what they already had drawn? Either way, both was cool. You drew it all? Okay, awesome. Dude, making it from ground up is pretty crazy. So I respect it. I respect that it would, you know. I respect it a lot. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, I still got a handgun. I can either go this way. It's not working. Okay. Well, I guess we'll catch up with the Bloodborne custom character in some point then. Gosh dang it, I'm so bad at aiming. I'm glad there's no aim assist though, so that's kind of fun. So you guys can see how bad I am at aiming. So, I mean, you know. I forgot all about this. I sure hope I didn't need to do that targeting thing whenever I was, playing with them. I need a cog. I designed the character's base. That is pretty rad, I ain't gonna lie. Well, it is Capcom, so Akuma could be a cameo. He could be a cameo everywhere, I guess, at this point. I thought that was so funny. I forgot. Didn't he cameo in Tekken? I think Akuma cameoed in Tekken. A helm key. Safe with a card reader. Well, I ain't got a card. Okay. BOW decoy. I think it's the one that makes a noise and okay, up and down on the D-pad do that. What is this? Custom parts. Okay. Shotgun shells with no shotgun. Y'all ever have that? Y'all ever have a life where you're like, you've got the shotgun shells but no shotgun to shoot with? The Lord's giving you puzzle pieces, but you can't shoot them yet. The Lord's giving you prospects, but you can't go for it. Elite ball knowledge right there. Honestly, though, y'all, like, I think it'd be fun to go on a ship cruise, as long as the ship doesn't blow up or anything. I think it'd be kind of fun. Oh, this guy's writing with a quill. Discorded message. No, discarded. I was like, a Discord message. Oh, Lord, please help me. This can't be happening. Don't leave me to die here in this heck. I'm trapped here. There are monsters here, real ones. Everyone's dead or dying. There are no survivors. Crud. We're all going to die. Well, that sucks. You should have hired people like us. We're professionals. Derpy, have you not seen Poop Cruise? I don't think I've ever heard of Poop Cruise, but now with that name, I'm curious. I'm curious what this is. A map!
We should find an emergency communication room if we go through the hall.
So I got a whole map here. I don't like the 3D. I really don't like the 3D thing. I mean, it's cool, but like, I've always liked maps that are like top down. I've never really liked 3D maps. I know like Doom has a 3D map and like I think Eternal or both of them. I just don't like them. Like stuff like this is, I get it though. It makes sense, but it's just, I've always been a big fan of like top down, you know, and I get it. The one up here on the top right is a top down, but still. The Lord has you in the belly of a whale and you can't get out. Dude, imagine a Jonah horror story. Oh my gosh. Like being trapped in the whale, but it's absolutely horrifying. That sounds kind of cool, but at the same time, I'm like, whoa. I found a crest. Yo, dog, what are you doing sitting there? Oh, okay, well, let's read this book first. The History of the Queen of Zenobia, which is pretty cool. Cruise that had a fire and everyone had to poop in bags. That sounds horrifying. Was it a fire in the septic tank? Well, I bet the guy who had Taco Bell on that cruise probably didn't have a fun time either. I hope to never have to poop in bags, bro. That'd be horrifying. Tonnage, I guess. It says 148,000 gross tons. That sounds pretty gross. It must have been the poop tank. I ain't gonna lie, the poop cruise. Displacement, 90,000 tons. I would also displace 90,000 tons of poop. Length is 335.8 meters. The beams are 52.3 meters. So I'm just saying, the beams are pretty freaking cool because it's my favorite number. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Let's see. Electric, it says the height is 93.97 meters. Also, y'all, Tomodachi Life is coming out tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. Here, let me do this real quick. Let's see. It was an electrical fire, so the plumbing went out. That's what? Bro, I think it was more than an electrical fire. I'm thinking that electrical fire probably sealed up the septic tank. You know what I mean? No, you're good. You're good. Let's see. Don't know why poop in bags. There's a whole ocean out there. Exactly. Bears do it for free. So why the crud can't we? You know. Also, hiya Ubu, right here. Right now, right here, right now, right here, right now. Dude, that's what's going to happen. That's what they said. They said, guys, you're going to have to go poop in bags right here and right now. And then they proceeded to all have to do it at the same time. That would have been crazy. Let's see. Propulsion. Electric diesel propulsion. Crew. 1,094 officers and crew. Impressive. And the passengers are 2,200. That's crazy that they had that many officers on this cruise. What the crud kind of cruise are we talking about, by the way? Here, let me shout out the homie Ubu. Y'all should go check him out, by the way. Let's see. It was supposed to be a 3-day trip or something. Okay, I got you. The chat is in the chat is the inside of my head since Monday. That chat. Oh, the right here, right now, dude. That's pretty sick. So they were stranded for like a week, and so the septic got full. Oh, so for a little bit they didn't have to, but then the septic got full, and then it didn't do anything. That sucks. This Paraguas line flagship was constructed in 1978. The interior is designed to replicate that of ships of the 1930s. That's fancy. The, in quote, golden age of cruise ships. I didn't even know. Is that for Titanic? It's crazy to imagine that, like, ships were, like, pretty advanced back then, too. like literally like coming up to almost 100 years ago. It's crazy. The design was based on blueprints left by George Trevor before his disappearance. Newspapers from the time of the ship's construction report accolades the design received. It kind of made me think of like when it said that what do you call it? The design was based on blueprints. It made me think of the meme of the design is very human. You know, that meme that came out. The ship herself is named after Zenobia, the queen of the Palmyrene Empire, who was disposed who was disposed by the Romans. Like the legendary beauty of her namesake, this ship was also known as the Beauty of the Atlantic and remained one of the most popular cruise ships built in the 20th century. With the rise of air travel supplanting the popularity of long seafaring voyages, it looked like the Queen Zenobia, along with her sister ship, was destined to be junked in the late 80s. That kind of stinks because, I don't know, I find being on a big boat more fun than an airplane. You know, I'm more scared of an airplane than being on a big boat, you know? Like, I don't know. To me, a boat sounds a lot more safe than an airplane, but, you know, that's a me thing. I get it, though. Time-wise, you know, that makes sense. I've never been on a cruise, and I'd like to. Here's a technique that I was told at church. One of my homies at church told me that, like, if you wait till about, like, a few days before the cruise starts, for example, like, they'll lower the prices for cruise tickets because they're still using a lot of money to fuel, like to take people across certain places. So they try to make their money back from the fuel that they use. So they discount like the leftover tickets if there's leftover tickets, for example. So that's a good way you can save money on cruise ship stuff. Now, granted, that only works. I mean, it's still cool, but like it only also works if you're planning to go to that cruise without taking a lot of stuff with you, because it would take a lot of planning to do otherwise, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you would have to do that trip planning like last minute rather than something that you could have planned for like whatever. But if you're ever looking for saving some money for a cruise ship or something like that, that's what he told me. And I was like, that's so cool. I was like, I got to think of that next time, you know? Let's see, like the Legend of the Phoenix. That's true. Did the Legend of the Phoenix also get killed by Romans? That would be kind of wild. Man, and here, Gilligan and Skipper were only supposed to be out for a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, and the tiny ship was tossed. If not by the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. Is this a sea shanty? It sounds like a sea shanty. I'm not going to lie. When I saw Skipper, though, I was thinking, is this the Madagascar penguins? Phoenix Wright was killed by the Romans. Yeah. The Romans came in and said, hey, it's time to Trojan horse. And then he said, what? And then, you know, he opened a box and it was he opened a thinker statue and the Romans came out of it. They gifted Phoenix the thinker statue. That's so goofy. I love the idea of that though. Like turning anything into a Trojan horse sounds hilarious. Like you know, like big plot point items being Trojan horsed, you know, like in this case, the thinker statue would be like Phoenix Wright, for example. Oh man, Phoenix Wright's so fun. Like Phoenix Wright, like I love Capcom games. I've been a big fan of Capcom games now, like very recently. Well, not even recently, but like when I started doing my Resident Evil gameplays and stuff, I love those games, except for 6. But like everything else, I've loved. I've loved like pretty much everything. And Phoenix Wright's been great. I'm getting Pragmata on Friday. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's really good and it looks really good from what it seems like. So it's just really fun. It's an odd show called Gilligan's Island. I've heard of it. That's the intro song. Interesting. What's wrong with 6? They changed the gameplay movement. They also changed core game mechanics. Like, even in this one, it's weird, but, like, the healing's so weird. And if you get grabbed, like half your health is already chunked from getting grabbed. It sucks. It's really bad. There's also the story is split up into 4 different campaign things that all intertwine. They aren't super bad. Like, there's some funny moments or some good moments. Chris Redfield's is my favorite, even though it's still kind of stinky how they went with pacing in the game and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff wrong with 6. But like 5 is great, and 5, some people hate 5, and I'm like, I don't know how you can hate 5. 5 is fun, but you know. But yeah, like back from the time of the Beverly Hillbillies and I Love Lucy. Interesting. I didn't know about that. I've heard of Beverly Hillbillies. That's the one I'm more familiar with. I'm not familiar with the other two. But that's kind of cool that it's like another show from back then. That's cool. So that's pretty cool. I've heard of Gilligan's Island though. Let's see. With the rise of the okay. Never mind. We already saw this. Fortunately, she was purchased by the Paraguas line, and her steam turbines were replaced with an electric diesel propulsion system. Her hold and cabin areas were expanded, and when she upgraded with the latest technology, the Queen Zenobia was reborn as a fully functional luxury liner. After its restoration, the Queen Zenobia set out on a cruise around the world, followed by one around South America and many, many others. In the future, she will find her main harbor in the Mediterranean for her cruises around Africa. The Queen Zenobia will be bringing pleasure to passengers for years to come. The History of the Queen Zenobia, 1995 edition. Fancy. I know you're just not a dude that's alive, but all right. When will this universe be free of zombies? I agree, bro. All these guys got zombies or infections. It's crazy. You'd think they'd run out of people to infect at this point with how many people have been infected so far, you know? Funnily enough, the reason I'd imagine you're familiar with Beverly Hillbillies also made a reference to Gilligan's Island. So I know this is really funny, but I actually knew about Beverly Hillbillies before I knew about the Weird Al parody song that was made in UHF. So that one I was actually familiar with because my stepmom, she especially when I was growing up, she was a big fan of Beverly Hillbillies, and so that's why I'm a little bit more familiar with that. However, the reason in recent memory of why I know about Beverly Hillbillies is because of Weird Al, because I've been seeing that more. So the reason I'm more on the nose on that one is because of that primarily. But still, Weird Al is a big reason I'm even familiar with it, like at the moment. So. I didn't know that that Ubu did the How's Mr. Drisdale. That's the banker's name, right? I think so. I'm not familiar with like the show of it, but what do you call it? Drisdale does sound like a familiar name in it though. Also, hiya Amaris, how you doing tonight, homie? I'm still a big fan. I got the DVDs. Cool. I watched a little bit of it. I think it's fun. I like that the like hillbillies getting money and moving to like LA or something is hilarious. I think it's a fun concept. Let's talk to this guy. I knew he was dead. Ew, he's got worms. Ew, shoot it, bro. How horrible. It must have been a painful death. Yeah, bro, someone should have just stopped this, in my opinion. Can I stop this night myself? He doesn't need it. He doesn't need his body no more. I ain't gonna lie. I hate maggots. I hate bugs. I hate them all. Not every bug, but most bugs. Amish Paradise borrows a couple of lines from Gilligan's Island. Interesting. Theme. There's no phone, no lights, no motor cars, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe. It's as primitive as can be. Interesting. That's cool then.
Emergency communication room. Maybe try to contact HQ.
That's pretty cool, though, that there's, like, funny little references in that. That's cool. I didn't know about that. Praying mantises are cool. Yeah, except when they, like, kill their lover. That's kind of weird, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain, but, like, you know, I don't want that happening to, you know, some homies I know, you know. Where am I going?
All right, we got to find Raymond.
How do you know him?
I used to work with him. Let's leave it at that.
Dude, Raymond is probably a loser, bro. This is an everyone hates Raymond moment. This Raymond guy is not cool. Listen, the world of bugs is different from the world of humans. You gotta take it as is. I don't know, man. I would never marry, bro, if I was a praying mantis. I'd be celibate like Paul. I guess you could be celibate without, like, you know, like, you could be celibate and being married, too, but still. Probably married because you wouldn't know any better. I guess so. That kind of sucks still, though, you know what I mean? Oh, don't look at that number. It was evil. I can't. We gotta scan somebody else, y'all. We gotta scan somebody else. I can't believe this. It's so gross. Yo, give me that. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. They gave me more stuff. Give me that. I'm gonna get the whole shotgun. Okay. I'm joking. I'm joking. I wouldn't date a woman if she was a praying mantis. Y'all ever get the, would you date me if I was a worm moments? I've never been, like, asked if I would date someone because they're a worm. But, you know, like, what if a girl would go, like, what if a girl would ask me one day, like, Derpy, would you love me if I was a praying mantis? I'd probably just tell her no. Because, like, I don't want to freaking die. You know what I mean? I don't want her to kill me. I don't think anyone would ask that. You know what I mean? Where am I going? Lower? I guess the upper cabins. I'm already in the upper cabins, I thought, but I guess not. Oh, I definitely am not. Where am I going, dude? Female praying mantis looking at male's mantis head. Yeah, I'd actually like to try. I would actually like to try. Yeah, it's like, why? It's like, dude, I know God's probably got a reason that the female praying mantis snaps the lover's neck. I don't know why, but, like, scary stuff, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. Not all women, but definitely praying mantis women. And that's not cool. What did I walk into? What is happening? We were talking about a hypothetical that, like, if like, you know, have you ever heard the line that where, like, usually a lot of women on the internet drop the line of, would you love me if I was a worm? When they drop that line, I was thinking how crazy it would be if a girl came up and said, would you love me if I was a praying mantis? And I would be like, what? I don't know about that, Chief. I don't think that's okay. Because then you'd be like, nah, man, like, you know, if I love you, you're snapping my neck, you know? Only a bookworm. Yeah, bookworms are kind of cool. Speaking of bookworms, I'm a bit of a bookworm myself. I read chapter 2 of the Thrawn trilogy. I've been reading a bit more. I'm trying to read every Saturday if possible now. Like, or at least every Saturday night, if I can. At least one chapter of something. So I think it'd be pretty cool. You said, only if she spends more time praying than mantising? Alright, yeah, that's right, that's right. You know what? I didn't think about that. A praying mantis, right? That makes sense. Because, like, the praying part sounds cool. Well, I mean, well, okay, now we got to think about praying, though, because, listen, like, there's two ways of pray, right? There's praying and there's praying. Well, no, because they spelled praying specifically with an A instead of an E. If they sped it with an E, then it would be killing things. But, like, you know, dude, this is crazy. I didn't even think of this. This is so big brain. Why is this such a wild conversation to think that deep into it? Sushi Cat, you said female here. Women are basically like praying mantis in the sense that they can ruin you socially. Interesting. Has that happened before by any chance, Sushi Cat? Has someone tried to be a praying mantis before? Does it depend on the woman? I feel like it depends on the woman. Or are they all capable of praying mantis material? I guess everyone's capable of being a praying mantis now that I think about it. What is this conversation, bro? Let's see. I just say no. I would say no if a woman told me that. If she was like, "Would you love me if I was a praying mantis?" I would say no. Even if it was my wife or girlfriend, you know, I would be like, no. I'd be like, "'Cause then you'd kill me." So it'd be pretty wild, you know. Women can be so mean. It just depends on the woman, though, you know. I've met really nice women, and I met some very mean women. It's pretty wild. Also, hiya, Corky. How you doing tonight, homie? Would you love me if I was a worm? And by worm, you mean a flying dragon fire breather? That's a good question. I ain't gonna lie. If a girl dropped one of those on me, I don't think I'd know how that would be. You know what I mean? Oh, absolutely. All women are capable. Men can hurt you physically. Women can hurt you psychologically and emotionally. Dude, so it's like there's a pro and con list right here, basically. You know what I mean? Like, we're all capable of different things, but yet equally loved in the eyes of our Lord and Savior. Beautiful story. You know what I mean? That makes sense, though. I see it. Excuse me. Superman at the end of Man of Steel pulled a praying mantis on Zod. He just didn't eat the head afterwards. Dude, I did not know that was going on. That's crazy. You spoiled the entire ending. It's okay, I already knew about that ending. But I heard a lot of people weren't a big fan of that, and they really liked the new Superman because it's like, you know, snapping a homie's neck really isn't a Superman thing to do or something like that. I don't have a big take on that, but I heard that's why a lot of people like the new one. I like the new one, though. It's really cool. Well, if she or a flying worm like Shenron from Dragon Ball, then yes, give me that wish, dude. That's pretty fire. I didn't think of that, dude. You know? If someone asked that, then you can be like, well, do you mean like Shenron? Note found in room 303. What the heck is going on? Monsters are crawling all over the ship. They're tearing into pieces. They're tearing it to pieces. I've never seen monsters like this. Their movements are stiff, stilted, but it's all over if they get a hold of you. I've seen it. It hurts like crazy. Those pieces of crud monsters ate my friend Hassan. Oh. I was not expecting that. Oh, man. That's a good joke. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, man, dude. I'm sorry. It's so hard. It's so hard to not see that. It's so hard. It's so hard because it's like, obviously, I'm not laughing at the idea that this could be someone that we're all familiar with in some way, somehow. But, like, the fact that, like, it's just worded as this just makes it so funny. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when the whole thing was happening, I was playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, and this guy electrocuted something, and I was just like, yo, be careful. There better not be a dog around here, bro. And I was just, I was having a heyday with that meme. It was funny as crud. Let's see. I hated that movie because I think Superman should have snapped a neck sooner. He was definitely capable of snapping a neck, for sure. See, Derpy, I don't know if you've seen what's been happening to Erica Kirk. I haven't, actually. I'm not really familiar with it, of what's going on. I haven't been up to date with a lot of stuff revolving... I don't want to classify, like, the Kirk homies as, like, political... even though they are drenched in a lot of politics stuff. And so it's really hard for me to, like, navigate the circle a bit. Like, I remember, like, when the assassination happened and stuff, like, that was where I started kind of, like, looking into it more. But I haven't seen anything new about it, though. Pray for her daily because of the torment she's being inflicted on by other women. I got you. And, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. This is my personal opinion, and this isn't to be, like, bad against her or anything like that. I just think politics is a very dangerous area to go into. And, like, I don't know. I like that, like, there was great examples of Christ that happened. Like, you know, when the whole thing happened, like her forgiving the killer, I think is like a beautiful example of Christ. You know what I mean? And this isn't to say that, like, you know, I never want to sit there, at least in this case, right, with like Charlie, to be like, oh, he should have known he was in a political area of his life, so he should have known that, like, you know, you get what you sow. Like that's a heartless to even say that, you know what I mean? But yeah, it does stink that she's been. I've heard some people talk about her in some ways. It does stink too that, like, you know, and I don't know, like, this might happen, this may not happen, but I did hear a little bit about, like, people were already saying that, like, she's like cheating on Charlie and stuff like that, and it's pretty rough. It's like, brother, like, you know, they're like, you know, her husband died, and I don't know. In my personal opinion, if you were willingly going to do that and cover that stuff up, I find it very hard that you would go up and publicly tell people that, like, you forgive the person that did it. So just that's where it's hard for me to sit there and be like, I can't really sit there and think that, like, a person who would do that, you know, a person who would be willingly okay with, like, you know, not caring if what happens to, you know, her husband like that, I don't think they would go out and say something like that publicly, especially in a, like, an event that they had that was, like, heavily political, you know? And I think that was just, it's just really cool to see that, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, I think people are just mad because there is something authentic about Christ in that, you know what I mean? And that's my heart on that. Now, I don't know what fully happened right now, but, like, what do you call it? It was a pretty wild thing to, like, see about going around during that time, if that makes sense. It is wild, though. It is one reason why I think, like, it's so nasty how people are politically about things, you know. I think in their case, I think in their case they're caught up. I don't want to say this is my derpy brain theory, and I promise we'll get back to the game in a second, but this is my derpy brain theory, and this doesn't mean I'm right. It just means I have a little bit of a derpy brain theory about this. I believe her and her husband were caught in a big, giant, metaphorical version of, like, a train wreck, right? And it's not to say that train wreck is, like, a bad thing that's, like, causing this. It's more of the people around them aren't great examples of Christ. And so they are in this area where it's like, you know, they are being... They have these motions where it's like the people around them who are terrible examples of Christ. I'm not trying to be mean when I say that, but it's true. A lot of people they're hanging around clearly aren't good examples, or they were. And I don't mind saying this, and this is going to be flat out real deal. Y'all probably already agree with this. Our president is not a good example of Christ. He's never been a good example of Christ. And this isn't to me to say we should be disrespectful or hateful, but he's never been a good example of Christ. I don't care how many times or how many things he does good for the, in quote, Christianity being in the country. It is obviously a botched view of Christianity. So when you've got these kinds of people around that kind of environment, you know, I think it creates a backlash from other people, you know, and that's what causes, I think, a lot of that too. It's like, you know, politics is already a very evil game to play. Not all politics, by the way. You know, obviously I do think there should be Christians within that political world. It's better to have some than none, right? But that's a big thing I think is important, is like being able to address those things and also look at that. Because I think a lot of people are brainwashed by the idea that we have, what do you call it? That people can be brainwashed in the idea that just because our leader of our country is doing things for Christianity, you have to realize the Department of Faith is very whack jobby. The Department of Faith, who is, I think Paula White is in charge of that. This girl literally was offering like $200 and you would get a guaranteed blessing from God. Sorry to tell you this, that's not Christianity. And if that's what's being promoted in the world for Christianity, looks like the narrow road ain't getting any wider. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, looks like it's getting a little bit more narrow than it was before, right? And that's kind of what it is, right? People don't know, right? So I just, yeah, that it does stink that that's happened though, for sure. If there's some stuff going on, but yeah, so I just wanted to share that and just say, hey, this is my brain theory: is they were with a group of people. These group of people are terrible examples of Christ. They were honest, great examples of Christ. Whether it's forgiving a killer or talking to people who need to be talked to in a way that is sincere and loving, right? I'm not saying that Charlie was 100% right in everything he did, but clearly when people who struggled with like transgender stuff, for example, he was very loving to them, and there was video proof of him being loving and encouraging them to find a better way than trying to change themselves to be loved, you know? And I think that's a beautiful example of Christ, right? Do I like the idea that he was in the political sphere? No, I don't. But, you know, at the end of the day, he did some great stuff, and he did a great example of Christ within the sphere that he was in. And so, and that's why it's important to be careful of, like, you know, how things go, because there are repercussions of stuff like that, but like it does stink, you know? So that's my derpy brain theory. Is I think that a reason a lot of that happens is because there's a lot of people within that circle that are bad, and they kind of get blamed for it. A lot of guilt by association, you know what I mean? But yeah, it also stinks too. This is my last thing, and then we'll continue this. But I don't like how people like to claim him. You know, they're like, well, I knew him before he died, so he was my best buddy. So you know, and they come up with all the most random thing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who come up with these wild things, and it shows you, like, if Charlie Kirk is the best example of a political sphere of Christianity, right? And people already were trying to grab their grubby hands on it and try to twist it to their own viewpoint. They're doing it with Christ already, right? And that's what it is, right? It's a great example of the world that we live in, is that, like, when there's something so good, people want a bit of that cake too. They want to eat a bit of that cake. They're like, oh, I want to keep it and I want to eat it. I want my own way of that. You know what I mean? And that's what happens. And now we have a president that, you know, is doing some pretty wild stuff, you know, and you know, I thought it was fake. I'll be honest with you. And I'll say this, I know I said I'll be done, but this is the last thing I'll say. I thought it was fake. I thought it was misinformation until there was a public statement about it. and when I saw myself as a doctor, I was like, bro, man, I ain't gonna lie. You doctor, bro? Really? I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know, the best doctor of all time, looking a little too much like him, you know? So, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a big fan. And I think that, there's some stuff to be had about that, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Christ one, yeah. Let's see, derpy brain theory. But yes, a lot of this is derpy brain theory, but a lot of it is just what's going on. But my brain theory is bad group of people, and there's repercussions from being around these bad group of people and associating with them. But in the light of being associated with these people, Christ can still shine, and he did shine a lot in either the worship or just when people were talking about it, you know? Let's see. I like how you said, I hope his friend Hassan's dog is okay. Yeah, dude, I hope so too, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking for the DC horror movies coming out, Swamp Thing and Clayface. I heard about Clayface, and that sounds interesting. I would go watch Clayface, because I think that sounds fun. I'm not very too particular on Swamp Thing. I don't know a lot about Swamp Thing. But, dude, Clayface? Oh, man, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I'm familiar with Clayface, and I find that such an interesting thing to, like, make a horror movie about based on DC, which is so cool. It's interesting, you know? But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed my surprise TED Talk right there. Anyway, TLDR, women can be mean, but the Lord is good. Amen, amen. Same, men can be mean too, but the Lord is good. Both men and women should not subject themselves to the mean opposite. Because, you know, at the end of the day, the meanness is where the heart shows up. So yeah. Let's see. So we're going to continue reading this, though. It says, I used my gun to frighten them off, giving me time to get the heck out of here. The bullet went straight through its arm. Thank God. These monsters have the bones like an old woman. Dude, no way. He's Peter Parker. There's nowhere left to run now. Dang monster twisted my leg good. Heck, I've run out of ammo too. God only knows how I'm going to survive this. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows. I don't know the rest of the song, but I like it. It's a good song. Banger song. I agree. I had a homie that got to meet those homies in person, and I was like, that's so sick. They went to a concert, and I was like, that's so awesome. I had a homie on Facebook, I guess, but... What the crud was the use of this room? I opened this room just to find nothing in here. I found lore. That's all I found in here. Let's leave. Well, now where am I supposed to go now? Well, there is a key area over here. I have to go through the other way though. Lore update. You're right, dude. Lore update. Have y'all ever heard of this? Have you ever heard of the series called Lore by Aaron Mahnke? Me and my dad listened to it a lot. Well, I used to listen to it a lot. I don't know if he still does or not. But there's a series called Lore, and it talks and it's a guy named Aaron Mahnke who talks about like folklore stuff, and it's pretty fun. I like it because it's a good like look into like different like origins of like myths and legends and stuff, which is really cool. And I like that a lot. Where do I need to go down? No, I don't need to go down at all. Where? Huh? Wait, maybe is that a down? What? Oh, I gotta go. How do I go to the other area? I guess I gotta go over here. This is not where I need to go. I have no idea where I'm at. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't listen to it anymore just because I don't have enough time, and my attention span doesn't let me listen to a podcast if it's not like Creepcast or something. That's my attention span, sadly. Man, I ain't got no card reader, brother. Y'all, I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, there's a gun up here. Wait, I need a thingy. Yes! Give me the shotgun, please. Oh yeah, the Windham. You call this the Windham? But boomba. Please. You're Rex Sonny Jim, you freaking loser. They only give you one shot in this. Okay, they give you 4 shots. Never mind. They only had 1 shot inside it. They gave me a shotgun. Thank you. Okay, well now where am I supposed to go? There's a card apparently here. But yeah, it's fun stuff. I just realized that they say Paraguas instead of umbrella. You're not fooling anyone. Oh, is that what that says? Is that Spanish for umbrella? That's crazy if that is. That's so cool. A cool, interesting detail you got there. Where the crud else am I supposed to go? Lower cabins. So lower cabins has a gun and another card reader. Bridge has card reader. There's a casino. Okay, all of the... I like how they're kind of like doxing locations for me here. Yeah, then a parasol would be sombrella. Ooh. That makes sense for the sun. Oh my gosh, parasol. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, dude. That's like... Me knowing some Spanish helps my brain a lot on that, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, crud. He's got a... What the heck, bro? I'm glad he's stupid. Get out of here. I assume this is where I'm supposed to go. I keep forgetting about this. I have to scan. I keep forgetting I need to scan. Let's scan. Get Rex Sonny Jim. No. Oh, 1 shot would have done that. Dang it. I wasted my bullets. Be back in a bit. Gotta work on dinner. No problemo. I don't have an anchor. But there is a key thingy here. Can I do this? Okay. That's probably where I need to go, honestly. This is a fancy way of opening the doors, y'all. Would y'all ever go on a cruise? I've been on a flight before. I've never been on a cruise. Is this an elevator? This is, this looks like a Dead Space room.
What I call a cruise ship. It's like an opera house in here. So, where is this emergency communication?
Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. Dude, I can't stop thinking of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, where he's like, where he goes, Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. I guess this just goes all the way around. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I don't even know what I'm doing. Dude, they got the Titanic on here? Something tells me. Never mind. I thought that there would be something special up here. So I came up from that way, but I guess I can go in here. There's an elevator. Oh. It's not working, bro. These elevators, I bet, are all like quick ways of going around over here. Solarium. Does this open? It does. This feels like a decontamination room. Because like that closes over there. I don't like it. There's sludge up here. I got some health, though, so that's good. Y'all. They got a lot of pumpkins up here. I don't think I should be up here. I think I got enough, but...
What is this place?
It's not okay is what's up. That's in the water, y'all. I don't like that. Something's covering the pool. Creepy. This is either a giant snake. Like, those look like they'll explode. Hiya! Okay. You might think I'm crazy for even trying to attempt this, but... Screwdriver. Oh, I got another hacking thing here. Gotta make sure things work. This is kind of a bro moment, not gonna lie. Actually, hold up. No, I need to make it where they all show up. Okay, we're doing all right so far. There we go. We're legends. We just did it. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be up here or not. I feel like I am, though. Dude, they just gave me a sniper rifle. I literally feel like I'm not supposed to be here, y'all. Did I get here way too early? I think I did. I think I got here way too early. Cleaning report for next on duty. There are notes handwritten in the comments column of the report. March 25th. There were some kind of barnacles sticking to the bottom of the pool. Don't know where they came from. Please take care of them. March 30th. The barnacles are back again. Looks like they're grouping together into a colony. Maybe they're a new species. Might be fun to keep. Might be fun to keep some as pets. No, it's a terrible idea. April 10th. Looks like the pipe that the pipe that distributes the water was damaged. It was fixed, but there's a chance there was some contamination on this end. The guy in charge of the security wasn't very happy. Maybe it was something to do. Maybe it has something to do with the new species of barnacle. April 12th. Yikes! That's no new species of barnacle. That's for sure. The report ends there. Yeah, that's something scary, bro. I'll be able to purify the pool with this. Yes. I don't have anything, though. They're gonna kill me.
Filtration's gonna take a while. Should have known. I'll come back later.
Okay, I guess we'll come back later. I was like, what the heck? What the... Oh. Hold up. Did I scan this one up here? No, I did not. Well, at least I did the filtration thing of this. I guess I did. I came here by accident. There's no way I didn't come here by accident. But I got a sniper rifle now, homies. Excuse me, so that's really cool. Who are you? I am Jill. Well, if you mean in the game, I'm Jill. This guy is Parker. He was apparently a part, used to be a part of a group called the FBC. And now he's no longer a part of that group. So he's a part of the BSAA. But I'm playing as Jill. Where's Chris? Chris is in this game. But he's over in a snowy place. Because he was hunting down a terrorist group. And Jill and Parker fell for a trap. And so, what do you call it? And since they fell for this trap, Chris heard about it, and Chris is on the way to help them, apparently. Bro, is that the Titanic? I like how the only thing I've got to go on is the Titanic, but... So that's where Chris is, and Chris is with some other girl. But I also think that girl is not cool. I don't like that girl. I think Parker's cool. I like Parker. I need a life Bowie mark.
Someone posted a note here.
Oh, let me see it. Note left in front of the emergency communications room. This is the emergency communication room. No one gets in without my permission and not without my key. If you want in, you come find me at my usual spot on the promenade deck. Your comms officer. There's a message scrawled underneath. This is crap. The ship is crawling with freaks and monsters. I'm going to the promenade because at least I can find food there. Anyone who's still alive can meet me up there. You know where to find me. I'm not going out like that. I can promise you that. I hope I'm not the only survivor. Your friendly neighborhood comms officer. Okay.
Promenade deck is next to the hall. Let's go.
Okay, I guess we're going to the promenade. Oh, whoa, I didn't even see this. Awesome. This is just chilling here. I picked up fire rate and damage too. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Jessica's her name. Jessica's the other person's name. Parker is the guy that I'm with right now. I don't know much about the Revelation story so far. Dude, the firepower is crazy on this. I don't know if I should use this for firepower. I could. Oh, it's this. Okay. I could do damage too. 20%. I don't really want the fire rate on that. It doesn't really matter for me. Does it let me remove this if I wanted to? Okay, I could have more damage on this. I think Chill Samurai Edge is fine where it's at. I think this one, the shotgun, I think should get more damage. Yeah, I want to give the shotgun. I don't know how good the sniper is, and I bet you I'm pretty bad at shooting it, so I don't really need the fire rate. Can I save right here? No, I can't. The clock's as high as the ceiling. Yeah, it's a big clock, bro. There's a big area. There's an area in the center there, which is probably where I need to go is the center here, but I'm checking some stuff out. This still doesn't work. This still doesn't work. Get out of the way. I bet I need a thing here. This is the casino. I need an anchor mark for the casino. It says there's a gun like right above me. Is there a gun inside that up there? Well, I'm the blue dot. That's my current location, so. Yeah, it's like, I'm guessing the gun's in here. There's probably a gun inside there, or I don't know. Well, I ain't gonna worry about it. Let's just go where we're supposed to. I had a kid today tell me something hilarious. He was like, Mr. Derpy. Wait, hold on. He was like, Mr. Derpy. He said, Mr. Derpy, I'm so tired. I feel like I could. He said, I'm so thirsty. I feel like I could drink a whole chug jug from Fortnite. I was like, I believe it, man. That's a whole barrel. I hear zombies. How much shotgun shells do I have? I got a little bit. The shutter's down. Well, how do we fix that? I guess we go this way. What is making that noise? They even gave me rifle ammo over here, though, so I'm guessing I made the right choice coming here to get some rifle ammo. Oh, crud. One shot and down.
Looks like we found the promenade deck.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Okay. Oh, is the guy saying there's an emergency call? I thought that was a person's face over there, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude. It's not a person's face, though. Okay, so there's like 3 zooms in on this. That's kind of cool. Oh, right, Derpy, you mentioned something about the Titanic and reminded me that they're making a series of it. And what in the world? Wonder how long the season will be? I don't know. I just find that odd. Is it like a documentary series or is it like an actual just like made up series of like a story or something?
There's monsters hiding behind every corner.
We have yet to find one survivor.
They say that as there are guys saying emergency call. I don't even know what these are saying, but they've been spam bot detected, I guess. Can I go? Actually, let's not go there yet. I hear something else. Custom parts. Let's not go in there just yet. I guess we could go in there. Unless I can't. Okay, it's locked from the other side. I need a life preserver thing. I didn't shove that guy out the way. Let's see what I got in that custom box. Okay, fire rate. I don't really need a fire rate, though. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kenobi. Oh, he's saying Mayday. This means that there's a dude that's a zombie. He's saying the same thing over and over again. Wonder if each episode will be as long as the actual hour of the voyage. That'd be crazy. That'd actually be kind of fun, though, if they do something that good, but I don't know. Y'all. An eerie voice coming from the other side. I've got a bit of a brain theory on this. Yeah, look at this. Look at this whole thing. They've got a whole, like, boss room set up over here. I wonder if he can crawl through vents, too, because this is a vent area. Okay, I can't get handgun ammo. Thank you, Pro, for the lurk, homie. I appreciate it. God bless you too, homie. I hope you're doing well today. Whoop. Okay, I don't have the life Bowie mark. I'm about to let this guy free, y'all. Oh crud. Gosh dang it, I'm already getting in trouble here. I didn't think that they'd drop another homie over here, but they did.
Oh no, I think this creature might be the comms officer.
He looks disgusting. Oh my gosh. I can't shoot through them. It's time to throw a grenade. Did he say he can't move? I was like, what the crud? I was like, why you can't move? Why can't you move? Get wrecked, Sonny Jim. Oh my gosh, again. Brother. Oh, I like how I got the surprise lore here. Communications Officer Journal. Day 1, I made the right decision coming up to the promenade. I've got food and beverages to last me a long time. I can still hear those things out there clawing on my door looking for prey. Too bad, excuse me, too bad they ain't getting in here. I have no idea if anyone else is alive, but I know I'm going to make it through this all right. Day 2, crud. Those dang things got in through the air ducts. But I put them all down before they could do any real damage. I've trained for this, and I trained for hard. Hats off to me. Well, pridefulness will let you fall pretty quick then. Good thing I was up when it happened. No more deep sleeps for me. After yesterday's surprise, this is day 3. After yesterday's surprise party, I haven't been able to sleep a wink. My nerves are fried. I wish I wasn't the only one here. Pretty tired today. Don't feel well. I better not get sick. I shouldn't move. I need to conserve energy. Just hang in there. I think this is day 4. I got a fever. Oh no, dude. I hope those monsters don't find me like this. I'm so out of it. Am I infected? Is it just a cold? There's a big lump on my head. It hurts. Yeah, you're infected, bro. I wish I had someone to talk to. So alone. How many days is it? I found someone to talk to. So happy. He's very funny. Tells lots of jokes. Lots. They're funny. I laugh. His face is too close in my face. He thinks so too. No room to move. I had a fight. He wanted all the foods. He was eating meat. Good, tasty meat. I saw his face, chewing, eating. No meat for me. Looked tasty. His head looked tasty. Oh, Lord, dude. Help. Can't move. Trapped. Not me. Who is me? Please help. Please help. Mayday, mayday. Mayday. Meat, eat, meat. Okay. Well, congratulations. Oh my gosh, I hate these things. I'm trying to be a gamer. Oh. There's like 2 of these guys. Oh my gosh, that was some good luck right there. I ain't gonna lie. I hate this. Oh, whoops. Ow. Please let me live. I don't think I'm gonna live through this. I don't know if those homies just have infinite health or something. I don't know, but not a big fan. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I need health. I need health so bad. I can't do this. I can't do this. What the heck's going on? I'm so low on health. Oh. A good opportunity. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Don't kill me, please. I'm dead, I'm dead. There's no hope, there's no hope, I'm dead. Gosh dang it. Wow, I went crazy and managed to still right. I know, right? I hate these things. They're so they're so ugly, bro. Maybe I just gotta go full force and just kill the guy. I'm guessing everything's gonna keep spawning back. Okay, nothing spawned back. That's good. All right, I'd say let's just go for it. I wish I could skip, but I can't. Okay. Brother, I thought you were dead, bro. Aren't they all dead? You're right, I didn't think of that either. That's crazy. Don't mess with me. Please get off of me. There we go. We're doing it again, bro. Just keep beating him up. I'm guessing you have to actually hit, like, his body right there. It's what it seems like. Ouch. Okay, never mind. I'm not doing that again. I was like, dude, maybe I could scan. Nah, dog, it ain't worth scanning, bro. Not right here, anyway. Okay. Already terrible starts. Maybe I should have waited until there was like a good stack of explosion. I don't know where else I can shoot though. Oh, there's another area over here I can shoot at. I forgot, but I feel like that's also a little dangerous. I need to go this way on the right. Oh, and get this. That's pretty important. I'm scared. Is he dead? Oh my gosh, thank you. A free key. Did they all go kablooey?
The key to the emergency communication room?
No, they didn't. I need to scan these before they all go away. I was like, there's literally one right here. Bro, y'all, that was crazy. But if they all never, what if they never knew Christ? Were they ever really alive? Amen, hallelujah, bro. A free key. Freaky, yeah, dude, that's exactly what I'd be thinking. A freaky key. I guess it's time to just grab all the stuff. Okay, I didn't have to use any of my pistol ammo, so that's fun. Okay, so there's a life Bowie, or a life Bowie boy. I don't know what that is. I guess it's Bowie, right? I think it's Bowie. At least that's what I think it is. It's pronounced that anyway. Bowie? Oh, it might be Bowie. Hooray for puzzle time again. Oh, this one doesn't even seem that bad, to be honest with you. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. That was pretty easy. Now I've got an elevator. I don't know what I'm on. I can choose the deck. There's a side deck, but I think there's also a regular deck. I'm guessing that's to the 4 deck. I'd go to the deck, I guess. I know I should probably go to the bridge, but maybe there's something cool at the deck. Bro, this place looks horrifying. So does that.
Why won't you answer me? What is my favorite snack?
That was pretty scary too, I ain't gonna lie. Shotgun shells, okay. Hold on a second. Am I supposed to be here? That was wild. That was scare. That was scary ribs right there. It was a spare ribs scare. Oh, okay. So there's different ammo for everything up here.
New subscription received.
Dude, thank you for the subs, hearts. I appreciate it, homie. Oh no, Derpy, look behind you. There's a zombie behind you. Haha, just kidding. Dude, dang it, man. Just kidding. I hope I didn't alarm you. You always wear the armor of God and you will fear no evil. You're right, you're right. You're right. I gotta wear the armor of God so that I don't fear. Not even zombies like the one right behind you. Just kidding. Haha, did I get you? Dude, you're right, bro. You got me pretty good. I need to allow text to speech. That would be really cool. But I don't. And I don't have text to speech, but that would be really sick to do that. It's time to do that. It's time to improve my streams even more. I'm already going to be improving streams with the vinyl records playing on playing through hearing now, which is fun. Like I can play the vinyl records audibly on stream now, which is awesome. So now I've got to improve streams with TTS. Sick and super cool, you might say. I agree. It is pretty sick and super cool. It's elite. I was gonna say it's elite gamer knowledge. I feel like I'm in the wrong place. Maybe Don from Game Growl can help you with the text-to-speech thing? Possibly, I ain't gonna lie.
Cheese for everyone.
Dude, based.
Wait, scratch that. Cheese for
Dude,
no
I
one.
can't believe this, dude. I'm having trust issues, guys. And it's all because of that cheese trick, bro. I'm kidding. Where am I going? Where do I have to go? Why am I back here? Yo, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, this is the elevator. Okay, why don't I just go to the promenade then? I've got a shortcut for these places. Yeah, roll that beautiful bean footage, homies. I don't know where I'm going. I'm back on the deck again, aren't I? I can tell by the map change. Hold on. Let's go back to promenade deck. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a real simple thing, but I might ask the grotto homies. That might be pretty cool. I was wondering why I was just spamming aim, and I was like, oh wait, I forgot I was barely holding the aim button there. I got a singular bullet. Actually, let's just go this way. Dude, a based fishing redeem? No way. That's so sick. Let's see what we caught today. Let's see what the homie hearts caught. Okay, a fancy marlin and a new record for the marlin. That's pretty sick. You got the best marlin so far, homie. That's a pretty cool fish.
I hope the equipment in that room will work.
That's so goofy.
Bad predictions tend to come true.
I like how she said, she says it in like such a weird anime dub. I hope the equipment in the room will work. No, I was like, I don't know if I need that. So the equipment in the room. What equipment are they talking about? I guess it's like in that room over there. Every day I'm Marlin, dude. Real. Marlin. Marlin sounds like the name of Nemo's dad. That actually might be his name, but I'm not sure. I gotta make sure what time it is real quick. Okay, it's 9:30. Imagine if you were playing Elden Ring and the Tarnished would say stuff like, maybe I should check out that cave. That'd be so funny. That'd be so goofy, right?
Raymond!
This is not the Raymond everyone loves.
Too late.
What are you talking about?
Did you do that?
Creatures who do not yet know of us. The time
Both of you.
has come.
Look,
Thou wilt that I renew. The desperate grief which wrings my heart already.
Little masked friend.
But if my words be seed that may bear fruit of infamy to the traitor whom I know, speaking and weeping shall.
Is this Madara's voice actor? Madara
I
Uchiha?
know not who thou art, nor by what mode thou hast
Never mind.
come here.
Earlier it was, though, it sounded.
This is the T-Abyss virus, and we're equipped to infect 1/5 of the Earth's waters.
Oh, jeez, bro. He's putting it in the water. He's turning the fish feral, homies.
He's turning guppies into jaws. Shh, quiet.
And even a child could guess what will happen next.
Who are you?
We are Veltro.
Oh.
Vengeful messengers from the depths of the Inferno.
so this is our man. I knew it was Veltro.
He looks like a front man.
Hope all ye who enter here.
Abandon hope. He's quoting Dante.
Send a team to Valcoinen Mock Airport. Look for something linked to this ship, O'Brien.
Yes, I read you. I'll send Quint and Keith.
What?
You two, get ready to move.
I hate snow. Snow hates you.
Just find out anything you can on Veltro.
He looks like he'd be good at DDR. You mean the Veltro guy? I believe it.
I don't see a thing. I thought the Mediterranean was just like a big lake.
Be patient. Finding a ship at sea is like finding.
The more she talks, the more I don't like her, bro.
No kidding. But that still doesn't solve our problem. Hey, are you even listening?
Girl, what the crud?
Find you, Jill. I promise.
This girl has like, I'm not trying to be mean, but this girl is extremely high maintenance. Like either she's high maintenance or she is just like so full of herself that like every dude needs to pay attention to her or something, or specifically Chris. I don't know. Don't look at that, homies. That does not count. Don't look at that. That time wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It didn't happen. Defeat 150 enemies, dude. I can do that. I can get a cool gun. Unlocked raid mode stages. I don't want to see that 50 disgusting. This feels like a Star Wars sound. That's true. I did get A rank, which is pretty sick. I bet it would have been S rank if it was 52 minutes.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
We just played it.
Raymond, that's you, isn't it? Still hurting, cadet?
No, I can still fight.
That's the spirit.
I guess you thought of everything. But even
I don't care about this, like, Raymond guy.
Let the heavens scorch the earth with justice.
Raccoon City all over again.
And Terra Grigies, no more.
Looks like we both were too late.
Both of you. Look.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Abandon hope. He's quoting Dante.
I'll find you, Jill.
I like how he's like, he's quoting Dante, but like literally anybody could say abandon all hope, ye who enter here. But you know, this game doesn't think, you know, anything. Wow, he's quoting. I know. It's like, what the crud? It's like, wow, all right, dude. Like, doesn't think you know anything. So he's got to like say this random thing. He's quoting Dante though. He is quoting Dante. You're right. He is quoting. I haven't actually read or seen anything on Dante, but.
Vengeful messengers from the depths of the inferno.
Terrorists.
So in this case, it was fine for me.
These bastards already.
It looks like you missed a few. And they're on this ship.
And now they want to use the virus to stage another attack.
They seek the truth about Terra Grigia.
That guy's jaw. I know he looks like a fake character. He looks like somebody's cruddy create a character from like Bloodborne. It's so funny to me. He does not look human.
Look at this. The whole ship's out of power. The ship's running on emergency power. But the comm system needs the main power. We need to bring the engine room back online. That won't be easy.
So in all honesty, y'all, I think that guy's gonna get infected and try to kill us. The Raymond guy. But yeah, I in this case, I didn't know if he was quoting Dante or not. But I do need to watch like the Wendigoon video over Dante's Inferno, because I've never read. I don't think I'll ever read Dante's Inferno or Paradise Lost. So I would like to. I'd like to like see someone like review or talk about it, if that makes sense. I finished Requiem finally. That was some end. I agree. It was pretty wild. I ain't gonna lie. I got both endings because I chose the bad ending. I like, it's kind of funny. Okay, I shouldn't even say the bad ending. It's like the ending that's not real and then the real ending, you know. But I agree. Or just read the Divine Comedy. It's a good one. That's true. The you know, Paradise Lost too. Yeah, I don't know if I'll read them. It feels like one of those things where I have to, like, you know, I have to specify that those would be, I don't know. I'll see about it. I might have to just read online, you know. What do you mean a real ending? So I'm quite curious if what do you call it? What ending did you get exactly? Also, slight spoiler for Requiem if y'all haven't, you know, gotten a Requiem or not, but there's two options for an ending, basically. So there's an ending that didn't happen, and then there's the real ending. The real ending is the one that involves a boss fight. The one that doesn't have a boss fight at the end is not the real ending, because in an all realistic level, what happened within that ending wouldn't happen at all, you know. Boss fight. So I'll tell you what, you need to reload your game save, because after you get through the credit thing, they let you like reload your game save there. Reload your game save and choose a different option. I promise you. I won't say what. I won't spoil anything about it. I promise you that is not an ending. I promise you on my life there is a real ending. that is a I don't know, man. I think that's canon. If you mean the part where somebody got pew-pewed in the face, I promise you on my life that is not the ending. But I feel like that's a debate, though. I feel like it's a debate, but I promise you on my life that's not the ending. I got that ending, you know. I got that ending right at the first time I played it, and then I just reloaded my save and just did the what do you call it? Did the other ending, and I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That way better ending, way better ending. I am mad though that there's no like Xeno boss fight. That kind of ticks me off, because I really would have fought. I would love to fight him, because I think that would have been cool. Let's see. It says safety procedures. Because this vessel was involved in a prior accident, safety standards that go beyond those outlined in the Maritime Safety Act have been introduced. All crew must study this manual and be prepared to act in case of an emergency. 1. The Queen Zenobia has 2 unique power generators. If the main power generator should fail, the backup one in the bilge, and the bilge will compensate for its loss in supply. The entire ship with operating power. 2. This ship contains vertical and horizontal bulkheads that automatically divert water in case of flooding. In the event of an emergency, the bulkheads can be operated by the control system in the bilge. This system will continue to operate even after sustaining minimal damage. Okay. Communication system has been destroyed too. Okay. I feel like that guy came in here and just destroyed him, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Now let's see all the Silent Hill playthroughs with their 5 to 6 endings. That's right, because Silent Hill's an interesting one, because there's like, in my opinion, in Silent Hill, there's like no real ending because they're all interesting, viable endings, or some of them are goofy, but they're all interesting endings. Everyone was upset about him not being a fight. Yeah, I think that would have been an awesome thing. But it also makes sense, though, for him to make a stupid decision like that, but still, like, I don't know. I think putting something in your body and not knowing what it is or having it studied, that's stupid on their part, you know what I mean? But maybe, I guess, since that guy had, like, different viruses already in him, he was probably like, yes, let's see what else I can get. That's so odd.
Take it. You might need it. Like you said, turning on the power won't be easy.
Crud. Is that a key card? It's the iron anchor key.
That key will get you through the casino on the first floor. Then you'll find a lift to take you to the bilge. But tell me something first. You didn't see any other FBC members here, did you?
Did his voice actor just change?
Damn it. I haven't heard from her since she went to the bilge. I told you, the casino entrance is on the first
Okay, brother.
floor.
There's supposedly a gun up here. It even says weapon box. But I don't see a weapon box.
Should we look for this Rachel woman?
We can, but after we bring back the ship's power.
I think after this next checkpoint we'll be ending stream because it's 9:40 and I got work tomorrow, homies. But I got to play a lot more than I did before last time, so that's fun. Okay, this is not working. We're going to the casino. We're going to a casino. Not a place I'm familiar with, but you know what? I've been to Dave & Buster's, close enough. This is taking 5 years to get through this casino. Bro, this casino dark as crud. This ain't even fun no more. It's dark as heck in here. Hey, I want that. Power's out. Yeah, I have a feeling our salmon friends here. I don't know if these are salmon or not. They look like salmon. I have a feeling that's going to drop. It's going to turn them into monsters. They're going to try and kill me out here. And it's dark as crud in this casino world. I do find it cool how casinos look. Like, they look very fancy. But I don't know. I'm not the biggest, like, casino fan, you know. Handgun ammo case. Salmon friend, VTuber Samson. Oh, you're right. Samson's a good name. I forgot about that. That was really cool. I see some of his posts on Twitter sometimes. It's very entertaining. He's a very rad homie. Casino staff report. Staff's report. I finally found out how to bypass the security on the VIP room. Excuse me, the room's reserved for all the high rollers. So I've been curious what goes on in there. It's so easy. All you have to do is feed coins to the casino girl to next to the door, and you can bypass any security. You have to hit the precise weight, 107 grams, a small price to pay for access to the VIP room. Okay. 107 grams, and I guess it's some casino girl you give coins to. Ew. A 107 grams, okay. Well, I need to get the casino. I use the breaker to restore the power of the casino. Well, then do it. Okay. No way. This feels like Persona 5. He played Women's Simulator? I've never heard of that. That is very funny.
It's a luxury ship. They have things like casinos.
I wonder what Women's Simulators is like. Is it the flirting simulator thing, or is it like an actual like just woman simulator? That's funny if that is like just a random simulator of like I guess I gotta, oh, okay. I need a coin to play the slots. Well, where am I gonna get a coin from? Oh, here.
Holy
shit, it's been infected. Watch out.
Bro, kill, oh my gosh, kill him. Bro, okay, one shot kills them. Okay, I got a scan. That was good. I've got a coin. It's a woman under house arrest and she needs to do chores while her husband's at work. What in the world? I've never heard of that. That's crazy. I'm not pressing that again. I agree. That was a mistake. We shouldn't have done that. But it's okay.
So, I can get more coins with this?
Yes.
I wish I had one of these at home.
Oh, they give you the coin back? That's cool. That's nice of them to offer a coin back. It's the same thing over and over again. Dude, gambling sucks. I hate gambling. Dude, no way. Gambling is so cool, bro. What the crud? That's amazing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's so wild, dude. I'm like, dude, no way. That's how they get you, though. Like, man, I hate gambling. Then when you're like, you know what? Maybe gambling is the answer, but it's not. It's never the answer. All right, I need 107. Dang. Double dang. There we go. We got it. That was super cool. Hi, Lee J. They give you one or two little wins to get you hooked. Exactly. You never win gambling. You might win a good 20 bucks, but that's how they get it back. They're like, if I can win 20, then I can win 300. Dude, they're watching me. They got security back here. They're robbing people. I'm not a gambler. The only thing I know how to play is blackjack. Okay, how good is that gun, though? Because this gun here, well, it has 10% extra damage, though. It's the thing. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this is 130. I want to see what it's comparing to this, though. Firing speed, capacity. Firepower is 130. The firing speed is still... Okay, Jill Samurai Edge is way better. Sorry, but that's the dang truth. The key is to bet all you have the first time you bet, because they always give newbies a win when you quit. Then you quit. Exactly. Also, yes, you're right. It is a massive joke. No one take that advice. You'll be sadly mistaken. A scribbled memo. Dearest friend, I am at my wit's end. I am sorry, but I must go on ahead. They are sleeping, but they will wake up eventually. Now is my chance. Just thinking about them makes my hair stands on end. Their ugly bodies are not of this world. Their stench like rotting organs, and their screams like echoes from from hell itself. I'm so frightened that I can't stop shaking, even now as I write this. Be careful, the bloated blisters on the walls are their eggs. They can regenerate from them. Please don't think I've abandoned you. I did it for my family. I'll pray for your safety. Dang, bro. So the eggs on the wall are bad. Gotcha. Okay. Realistically, I fall from that height, both my legs are broken. Sorry to tell you this, but that's just reality. Realistically, I fall from that height, both my legs are broken. That's just reality. If I somehow survive the other one, it ain't gonna work here. Oh my gosh, look at that. You can see the eyes in that. You can see its freaking eyes. I don't want to deal with that. Oh my lord. They're gonna pop out, bro. They're gonna pop out. Either they're on the way, they may be on the way back. They're gonna pop out. I don't know. Zimbabwe Jones don't show up and start trying to hurt people. I don't feel safe being in an air vent system like this.
Here's the lift. Hope it still works.
I bet you we're gonna have to shoot stuff. That's what I think. Something tells me I don't think it works. Just because of the fact that it's like letting me go over this way. I want to go in here though. And what's gonna stop me?
Jill, the key to start up the lift is missing.
Then we need to find it.
That's hilarious. I'm glad I came over here.
It would be so awesome.
Roger that.
It would be so cool.
She's like, Roger that. I'm seeing this Koopa, but I'll see what I can do on my end. She says. I'm me, she says. I'm me, he says. What a sick joke. And now all I gotta do is connect the dots. Nice. I do like the implementation. There you go. That's the word. The implementation of like the sound going through the controller. It's pretty fun. I don't trust this area at all.
Didn't Raymond say his partner was in the bilge? That means Rachel or whoever has the key. We just have to find her.
I think I might have an idea where she is.
That corpse you ran into earlier?
Yeah. I just
Oh, that probably was her. She looked like a bit like main character energy for a second, so that might have been her. So that lady that died earlier is probably her. New fella, new fella, new fella, new fella. I guess he's not really a new fella, but still. Let's go up the staircase real quick. There may not even be anything up here, but, you know, you never know. And I want to see.
Cheese for everyone.
Dude, thank you for the cheese for everyone. This place has got the goop all over it. I find that this area right here having something is interesting. Oh, well. Some more handgun ammo. That's pretty sick to me. I forgot I got extra handgun stuff now. Dude, I got so much handgun. Alrighty. Well, I'm glad I came back here, so I probably don't need to come back over here again. I kind of want to ring the bell. The sound is creeping me out. What do you mean? Wasn't as creepy as you made it out to be. Alright, we're just going where we need to now. Just kind of catching up. Pretty sure that girl that died, though, she's probably the one that we're looking for. I do like that I can just go around like this and be like, hello, item. hello there. Nice to meet you. Probably shouldn't be wasting these. I should waste my bullets on my pistol first, but you just never know. Oh, a handprint. There's 30 of those? Bro, I'm not gonna find any of those. $30 sodas? No, that's 30 handprints. But he might have 30 sodas, though. I didn't catch that. No, there was a handprint right here. I scanned it, so it's actually 30 handprints. But 30 sodas would be pretty crazy. Dude, free ammo is awesome to me. I'm pretty sure that girl that died, though, was her for sure. Or the homie we're looking for, anyway. Oh, gosh. Why did that get me? Why did that jump scare me? Why? It was so obvious, too. And it got me good. Ow!
This is where I found that dummy of Chris. Where is the real Chris?
The real Chris ain't even here, girl. He's like Omega far away. Terrorist group frag, Veltro written on it. Not frag, flag. Mysterious instructions. It looks like a message. It is essential that we carry out our mission as expeditiously as possible after boarding the Queen's Zenobia. So expeditiously, you got to be careful because Expedition 33 is already doing that. So our 2 targets will be here soon, but they must not compromise the mission. Excuse me. Take appropriate actions. Don't overreact. 1. Securing the room, finding the most accessible room in the crew's quarters and secure it. Intel indicates there could be BOW activity on the ship. But BOW I think is the bioterrorist weapons. I don't know if it's bio something weapon. I think it's biological organic weapon, something like that. For anybody who doesn't know. Let's see, on the ship, act with extreme caution at all times. Materials. The spy props you were given are meant to be used to sow confusion among our targets. Follow the instructions for where to distribute them around the room. After that, leave the room immediately. Do not leave any traces of your presence. The main point of the mission is to mislead the targets, so it must be carried out quickly and stealthily. Do not let the targets see you. Do not engage or fire upon them. Your primary concern should be your concealment. Leave everything else to me. So there's probably someone playing a game right here. And I'm one of them because I'm playing a game right now. We found some lore. What is that blinking thing? Destination. Okay. Why does it look like this, though? Oh, yeah, okay. The downstairs area doesn't work there. That might be what that's trying to show me. Bro, I was like, how many shots is bro gonna take? Maybe I should have waited. That's okay though. Shotgun shells. Is the bathroom gonna jump scare me again? Yep, I figured. I was like, dude, it might happen. Ow. Ow. Bro, girl, I can't do anything. Why are you inverted controls right now? I can't do nothing. Okay, I had to heal right there. That was crazy. Oh, I didn't know I could just get up. Girl. Well, at least I got my health back, so it didn't matter. Alright, we're finding stuff. Oh, I was already in the other room there. I already read some of these. Machine gun ammo. Uh-oh. Is there a machine gun in here? There is. Change weapon. When you change your weapon, it will automatically be available. Dude, a whole oyster. No way. Automatically be available for retrieval from any weapon box. Okay. And I've got fire rate too, so I'm not gonna lie. I like the MP5. I think that's cool. Let me get Jill's gun though. I do think her samurai edge is pretty important with the ammo I've got. Sniper is a last resort. I think that would be important. Oh, fire rate doesn't work for this? Man, I was hoping it would. That would be so sick if it could. It's already got a crazy fire rate on it, apparently. Well, if that's the case, then I guess I could do the fire rate on this. So I don't think I really need the sniper. But I could be wrong. That stinks. I can't just, you know, get through that. Hiya, Hex, it's you. I hope you're doing well. Derpy, you're not going to believe me when I tell you this. No way, bro. What's going on? Having clam chowder tonight? Awesome. I just heard someone's voice, by the way. I've been talking to a girl for 5 days, dude. No way. That's impressive. I ain't gonna lie. 5 days is quite a long time. That's pretty rad, homie. I guess I'm going close to this other area over here. Oh, the weapon box. Never mind. I see what this is now. Well, that's pretty exciting, homie. Is that someone that might be slightly interested in you? Or might be... Ew. Blood goop. That's pretty cool, though, if y'all are having good conversation.
Okay, it was around here.
Yeah, this is when the girl died. I remember that. She ain't here no more. I don't know, but I like her. A big thing I did today was give her a letter because we're both introverted. Interesting. Oh, so you mean like in person as well? Fancy. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. I think a letter is also really sweet. I think having a letter from a, you know, from a potential homie plus is a pretty cool thing. She's got a whole dire. Her body's gone, bro. No clues as to who left this note. We got an idea. I was forced on this mission. I had no desire to come here for a job that could get me killed. At any rate, stage 1 is complete. I got the key for the freight lift. Now I can access the bilge. This is definitely the Rachel homie. This ship was used as the base of operations for the terrorist attack on Terra Grigia 1 year ago. I found the UAV in the ship's foredeck that was used to disperse the virus. Finding the UAV was good. Getting attacked out of nowhere by an ugly monster was bad. I knew this mission would suck from the moment I took it. My head feels like it's going to split open. I lost an eye already. It's hard to see. I feel like crap. Arms are starting to feel weird too. My right arm split into 2. Oh my gosh. Blood all over my body. Can see my bones. That is freaky, bro. Need doctor bad. The writing is obscured by blood. Dang, bro. It's her. Dude, her hair is mixed. Dude, I just want to say, let's just kill her.
I found the target, but she's a zombie.
That ain't a zombie, bro. That's a freak. It's always the case. I agree, bro. We got problems. Something happened. My controller vibrated. Yep. Bro, she's charging. Don't trust it, bro. I don't trust it at all. She's about to unleash something. Girl. We got problems. Bro, she's just sprinting, bro. They turned her into some siren freak.
She got away. She's in the docks.
Go after her. She could have the key. The dots are all connected.
Okay, I'm on it.
I'll make my way to your position soon.
I forgot Leo was in here. Okay, sorry, I was just making sure. Dude, I'm good at dodging, I ain't gonna lie. Doesn't seem to be like, she doesn't seem like a Proverbs 31 woman. I agree, bro. And definitely a Proverbs 50 disgusting woman for sure. Proverbs 7 probably. Proverbally. Oh, she's in here. I hear that giggle. I don't want nothing to do with you, lady. What's that one proverb that says don't run around with all your skin removed and your organs flapping around? Probably Proverbs 7. I'm kidding. I have no idea. I'm quoting Proverbs 7 because I'm like, you know, maybe. Hello. Oh, hi. This is for you. This is for you. Girl, I'm about to go crazy. You can get mad at me all you want, lady. I got a lot of good scan on her on that one. Dude, there she is. She's running away in the freaking vent up there. She thinks she's slick. But I'm slicker. Oh, hi.
I can't believe she turned so quickly. This virus is more powerful.
Bro, chill, girl. Girl, you gotta chill. I'm stuck, I can't move. She's in the way. She's gonna kill me. Bro, this girl is just running away again. What a loser. Running out of ammo for my assault rifle, or not assault rifle, my MP5. Hey, this is for you. Happy birthday. It's both for you. Oh, you're still wanting... Okay. Hey, the 2 grenades helped a lot right there. I ain't gonna lie. Don't tell me you be blocking my path there, brother. I'm like, dude. She ain't got nothing on me, though. When you got the Lord on your side, a bad woman isn't gonna come after you and hurt you. Bad to the bone. Yo, dog, what's up? Is she here again? She is here. Happy birthday. That's for you. Yeah, I was like, dude, she died pretty quick. That's for you as well. Maybe I gotta shoot her tentacle hair. Dude, she died pretty quick. That does suck though. I feel kind of bad when you like, you know, you can like hear the like zombies cry and stuff. It's like, man, dude. I got the lift key.
So it really was Rachel.
Not the end I'd wish for.
Now I gotta go to a different area. I gotta go to the lift, but I don't know how to get there. I forgot how to get there anyway. Well, he showed up out of nowhere when I went this way, so maybe he went the other direction. Oh, okay, I remember how to get to the lift now. I think after this we'll end stream, homies. But hey, a good 3 hours is pretty cool to me. Okay, we didn't go that way. There ain't no way she's alive, bro. Unless there's another girl that just turned into that. That would stink.
Veltro fooled the FBC too?
No. Maybe they're just using whoever they can. Right now, we need to worry more about getting this ship operational.
That girl didn't even want to be here, bro. She shouldn't have done it. Now we're gonna use the lift. Brother, let me go back up, please. Can I go back up? That would be so cool. There's a weapons box up there. I didn't even see that.
I hear something.
Something evil. Maybe resident.
Straight into the depths of hell.
I guess we're gonna play as Chris now. Okay, that's a good place to end. We went through like 2 episodes right there, which is funny because it's the same amount we did last time, but that's okay. And we got an A rank, which is cool. And it's not 50 disgusting this time, so it's even better. So we're gonna be ending, and I've really got to use the bathroom. Oh, my back. My back. So tomorrow, well, we're gonna see what the rest of this next episode has the beginning of for us. But tomorrow, if Tomodachi Life comes in, we'll be playing it, and we will only play a couple hours of it because I do have work tomorrow. So what do you call it? So it won't be a very long stream tomorrow, but it'll be about 2 hours, if anything. And then Friday we'll be playing Pragmata, so that'll be pretty rad. But let's see what the ending of this is real quick, or like the beginning of this next episode is real quick.
Resident Evil Revelations.
I'm wondering if these things came out like episodically. Because it's like, why would they randomly show this like on the last episode? You know what I mean? I wonder if every part like came out like in a week or something like that. Back when this came out.
And vengeance.
Agreement. That corpse you ran into earlier?
Send a team to Valcoin and Mock Airport. Look for something linked to this ship.
I'll send Quint and Keith.
I hate snow. Snow hates you.
Just find out anything you can on Veltro.
Secrets uncovered. Or is it still going to be Jill and Parker? No, it's not. It's these guys.
Jackass here. We arrived at Valcoin Mock Airport.
Oh, this is going to be goofy.
Good job.
This is Forkball. It's so funny.
With your mission.
So, how do you want us to proceed, O'Brien?
Up to you. Do what you think is best.
This feels like a filler episode right here.
What took you two so long? At least we're here. What's up with Veltro? Not sure. We haven't found a thing. No clues, nothing. So now what? There's an underground chamber. We're preparing to storm it now.
Wow, that sounds like a job for us, don't it, Grinder?
Wait, we haven't received authorization yet.
It's all right. We're on it, okay? Besides, if you need someone to sniff something out, ain't no one better than my boy here.
Hey, I'm right here, Grinder.
These two feel like literally
So,
joke
you
characters.
followed Jessica home. You know where she lives now?
Almost. I had her until the very end, but I lost her near the... Hey! You think I'm a stalker, don't you?
Yeah, if you're following a girl home like that, yeah, you're a stalker.
Come on, let's go.
These literally feel like joke characters, which is kind of funny. I guess we'll get to play as them. That's so goofy.
Jump out. Watch your footsteps. We need to stay quiet. Yeah, I know.
This is gonna be goofy to to play as these guys. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, this will be goofy to play whenever we do that, yeah. What year did this come out? Maybe they wanted something like Telltale Walking Dead series. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is like, you know, they would release different episodes and stuff like that, you know, within like the series and stuff. So I don't know that. I think it came out in 2012, 2013, which makes sense though, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, The Walking Dead did come out in 2012 or 2013, one of those areas, you know, like the actual like original first game. Because I remember I was in school whenever that came out. So but yeah, we're gonna end stream, homies. And I'm gonna go to bed because it's already almost 10:30. But I hope y'all have a rad night and super cool what do you call it? A super cool night. And I will see you guys tomorrow later. I'll see you guys tomorrow later for Tomodachi Life. Supposedly it's going to come in. And on Friday for Pragmata. If Pragmata hasn't come into my hasn't come to my house yet, then I will be playing Tomodachi Life on Friday. But it just depends on what shows up. So y'all have a good night, y'all. God bless y'all, and I will see y'all